Hello, welcome to our presentation on LinkedIn network and lead generation. LinkedIn today has just become one of our most sought after platforms for us to be able to network and generally generate some leads and interest in what we do. It's such a great platform for us to be able to put down our thought leadership and actually really show people what we're about. It's a great platform for value-based marketing, and I just feel very strongly that given the platform is so well recognized by every single one of the industries, that sometimes understanding how to use it, given the immense change that it has undergone over the last couple of years, I think that its true ability is lost sometimes. So our presentation today is around how you can grow your network on LinkedIn and help you to generate leads and interest in your work without spending a cent. So let's get straight into it and do this as fast as we can, because we all know a quick video is a good video. So first of all, our search engine. So when we open LinkedIn, we come to essentially our feed page. Up the very top of our feed page, as you can see by our little screenshot here, is a search bar that's at the top. So let's say, for instance, that our target market is physiotherapists. If our target market is physiotherapists, then we're going to type physiotherapist in that search box. Make sure that you select the job title, because there are quite a few different criterias that you can use. So it could be physiotherapist as a business or something else, and make sure that you select it as a job title if you're going to want to bring up a list of physiotherapists that you would like to target. Start at the top and click on the name to view your prospect's profile. And when you do that, please do not click connect. I know that it is very easy. As you can see, the connect button is right there. So you're looking at a list of potential prospects for you, and it's, you know, it's very easy to just go and click connect, but it's not personal. It really isn't personal. So really go and open up your prospect's profile and actually do a little bit of homework about them. See what their passions are, see what their work is. So read the profile and confirm that this person is actually suitable for you. Note the highlight section on their profile down here. If you can see the cursor, it's going to tell you whether you've got any mutual connections in common. If you do have a mutual connection in common, then perhaps somebody is there in that connection list that could personally introduce you to that person, which is very powerful if you can manage to do that. So have a look at that, see if you've got anyone in common, and see if you can do that. If you do have people in common but you're not comfortable going there to ask them to connect you, then once you've confirmed that this is a suitable prospect for you, it's okay to go and click connect. So go and click connect. However, when we're connecting, you can now customize your invitation. Please note that if you're just going to click connect from the original list that's come down from our search box, you won't be able to customize your invitation. It's just going to send off the generic connection request to that person. This way you can click customize my invitation, and it will actually allow you to be able to write in a personal message to that person there. So customize that invitation and do it. So write a personalized message telling them why you want to connect, and that honestly is one of the single most powerful tools that you can get. People really connect with people that take the time to be human. So Make sure that you do that and really bring across why you want to connect with that person. Let's look about what message do we send to connect. So first of all, your message is all important, because this is what actually is going to make the decision for your prospect to either connect with you or not to connect with you. So make sure that you do it really simply. Keep it very simple. We don't start selling here. We don't want to polarize anybody at this point. So we keep it generic, because we want to create an audience for us and generate leads from that audience. So nobody's going to want to do someone that's really hard on the sales straight out of the gate. So let's look at an example of a message for you. So, dear Mick, I've noticed that I've got a number of mutual connections on LinkedIn and thought that it might be mutually beneficial to connect also. I hope you accept my invitation. Kind regards. Now, if you have somebody really strong in common, then feel free to in here to say, we have such and such as mutual connections. I really think that it would be of benefit for us to connect also. Totally a-okay to do that. But a lot of people think that it ends there. It really doesn't end there. A lot of people just send out all these connection requests and then they don't do anything with it and nothing happens again. People end up connecting with you and it's just like notches on a belt. You're just adding these people to your network and you're really not working it. So please, please, please write a follow-up message if anybody connects with you. And it's a very simple process once again. It's about gratitude, so thank them. I know it's shocking, but most people really gravitate towards gratitude. The honest truth is you're going to stand apart from the rest, because most people don't actually do this piece at all. It's such a waste of time. So here's an example of a follow-up message you could write to somebody. Thank you for connecting. I'd be very interested in learning more about you. If you're open to a quick chat, it would help us uncover any potential synergies or opportunities between us. Let me know if you're interested. Kind regards. Now, this is just an example. Feel free to customize it more to you. But some other people go as far as to put an online calendar on there so people can schedule a chat with them if you want to do that. Sure, whatever works for you. If you do get a lot of connections, it can help fend off the tie kickers a little bit, because a lot of people won't bother doing that. But, like I said, it is a very personal thing. The main thing about starting a strategy like this is consistency, and I bang on about this all the time. So you've got to do this day in and day out. Set yourself a little target and do it. So build a lead list within your chosen target market. Commit to inviting at least 10 people of your target audience per day, non-negotiable. Create that habit for yourself. Consistency is really, really key, because here's where you grow your network and your visibility to your target audience. So create that habit. Let it become as part as breathing is to you every single day. And I'm saying at least 10 people. Feel free to do more. Feel free to do more if you want to. However, commit to 10 people a day. It's 50 new people a week that you can potentially get to know about and learn about and talk to. That's a lot. And if you're going to do it honestly, then I don't actually think you could do it with more people than that. Commit to returning all interested messages to leads. So if somebody writes a message back to you after you've connected and thank them for connecting, if they write to you and tell you they're interested in hearing more about you, make sure that you do. Because if you don't, what's the point of it all? then you're not really a valuable addition to their network, are you? So build specific lists so that you can start to see which industries work for you. Male or female, which age group works. If you start taking note of the demographics, you'll know where to spend your time wisely in the future. And keep track of your numbers via a spreadsheet. Set goals, and once you've done this for a little while, you'll be able to actually benchmark it. Then there is a secondary strategy to that part. And this is very, very important. The secondary strategy is, by widening your network, you have now the opportunity to network your why. So it's about letting people know, why should they work with you? Why should they connect with you? And why should they work with you? So it's about content. We're going to be talking about content. And how we're going to do that is you're going to write your own articles to show your value. Status updates of an interesting nature. And here's another shock: be interactive. By reading the content of your connections and commenting on them, you unknowingly engage the psychological response of reciprocation. People feel they need to extend you the same courtesy, so go ahead and do it, but do it honestly, do it purposefully, and do it consistently. This is a time-consuming exercise. I do understand that. So create a content schedule for yourself to be able to keep yourself honest. Plan your content ahead. Make sure that it has a purpose. Think about what you're putting out there. Don't be salesy when you do it. No one likes to be sold to anymore. But if you do it honestly, if you do it purposefully, people will get to know you, like you, and trust you, and therefore potentially they'd want to work with you. So I hope this was helpful today. Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you soon.